Hello Facebook people, I'm Konstantinos and today we're going to talk again about the crazy method. Guys, seriously, it's not my fault. Meta is changing things, it's not me. I thought that the crazy method is something that I'm going to use on new accounts. I have done videos about it. I told you that I'm not using it anymore and I'm using ASC campaigns. It's not my fault that Meta removed the ASC campaigns and now we're back to doing CBO campaigns. If you don't know what is the crazy method, pay attention for the next 1 or 2 minutes. So, what do we have? We have a scaling method, which means that what we're going to do is that if we have, for example, a CBO with 4 ad sets running and we have different interests inside or different lookalikes or whatever, we can take whatever it's working and we can duplicate it multiple times in a new campaign. It's going to be the same ad set multiplied several times, and it's going to be exactly the same ads, exactly the same targeting, exactly the same everything. What we're trying to do with that? We're trying to target different hot pockets, because I have a video in my first video where I'm proving that basically by spending 1.7 million, I have targeted only 20 million people out of the 250 million people. Another thing that I was noticing is that we were having completely different behavior on ad sets if you run them in different days of the week. And if you think of it, we have the theory of the hot pockets that you have to also look at. If you, based on the first person which is going to convert, if it's going to be a grandma, it's going to make a hot pocket of grandmothers. If it's going to be someone else, it's going to make a hot pocket of something else. So with your creative also, you're controlling the hot pockets that are going to be formed if you are resonating with the correct audience from the beginning, and so on and so on. Hi guys, I would like to interrupt this video in order to talk to you about my Facebook ads course. It took me 6 months of video editing everything and 3 months of video shooting. And because of that, I have created the best Facebook ad course in the world. Inside, you're going to find super advanced information, but information also for beginners. It takes you by the hand in order to teach you how to do Facebook ads from the beginner level to super advanced level. It has inside Loom videos from cost caps, speed caps, Loom videos from CBO, ASC optimization. It has chosen 5 sessions, inner circle sessions, and it has a lot of theory with whiteboard, also strategies that are working all of these years, things that I have developed, things that I know that are working because I have spent millions and millions on the platform. Currently, I'm spending between 5 and 10 million every month, sometimes it's even more, across 30 accounts, and I have access to many more. So I know what is currently working and all the latest trends, and this is what I'm doing inside the course. I'm showing you live ad accounts with real spend and what is working right now. And if you want, you can click the link below, you can go and you can check some videos that I have open free for you so that you can check if you like the course or not and decide if you want to buy it or not. I will see you there. So what is the crazy method? A strategy that I have found back in the days 2019 or even before 2018-17. It was my way at that point to run broad targeting when nobody was using broad targeting. I was able to run broad targeting with less risk like this because back in the day it was all about super laser focused targeting. This was my way of running broad targeting because I could see that I could scale more and stuff. I made tons of money with crazy method, and it's one of my favorite methods, and if we call it my crown jewel, whatever. And I have used it again and again. In the past years, we haven't been using it a lot. And I have done a video back in 2022 when I started the YouTube channel talking about the crazy method. A lot of people have used it since then and they like it and they love it because at this point it was me and my friend Jonathan only using it, and we decided to say, okay, let's share it with the world and see if they're going to like it or not. And for sure, I can tell you that it's one of my most successful marketings that I have ever done. A lot of people know about the crazy method and all of that, and a lot of people are using it, and a lot of people have benefited all of these years from it. I need to clarify, of course, that there were a lot of people that they were abusing it because it's a scaling method, but you should not overdo it because after that it's going to collapse. If you're just doing it again and again and again, as you can understand, and you abuse it, you're going to have bad results. Another abuse that people were doing is that they were using the crazy method just because it's the crazy method, it was going to work. No, it's an amplifier. If something is working, you take it and you try to scale it, targeting more hot pockets of this audience, trying to get faster results with an audience instead of you spending slowly in an audience. So it's a scaling of something which is already working. And of course, you need to know how to do CBO optimization. You need to know how to work with average results inside the campaign, which is part of the CBO optimization, but inside also the campaign levels and the ad account level. And the last and the most important thing is that when we're talking about the crazy method, everything is the same inside the campaign and we try to go for different hot pockets. Before we move on to the other things that I want to tell you, needless to say that a lot of people are also failing to understand the budget distribution, how much budget you should put in the CBO. CBO means campaign budget optimization, which means that we have the budget on the campaign level. Right now it's being called Advantage Plus campaign, that you are having the budget on the campaign level and it's being distributed between the ad sets. So a lot of people were failing also understanding how much budget they need to put and how many ad sets. And I'm not going to go into details, but I have videos also explaining that. So running the crazy method is not just something that you take as a decision, but it has a deeper thought behind it. And you need to know how to do a lot of things before and after you run the crazy method in order for you to be successful with it. Needless to say that some of you're going to be lucky and it's going to work anyway because you have something good. But at the end of the day, this happens with all of the strategies, so it doesn't really matter. What I have seen with the new setting of the advantage shopping campaigns being removed and having advantage sales campaigns, I'm not seeing the same traction running ads with one ad set and multiple 5 to 10 ads and optimizing on the ad level. It doesn't work in the same way that it used to work before. Second thing, it's not the same thing because Meta, when it actually changed, we don't have this advantage shopping campaign which is ad set and which is campaign and ad set as one thing and then the ads. Now, if you go into your campaigns, even if the old Advantage Plus shopping that you had, thank you Meta for not being able to say Advantage Plus and now have to say Advantage Plus shopping, Advantage Plus sales, by the way. Sorry for this small rage break. Now we have this thing that Meta has changed all of the Advantage shopping campaigns to Advantage sales campaigns. If you go there, you're going to see campaign, ad set, ad. They are not working the same way. They are not optimizing the same way. They are not as effective as they used to be before. I started running again because I had CBO in front of me. I started running again crazy method. It's working really well. If I'm biased, okay, I don't know, but do you know what I know? I haven't done a single video about it and all of my friends, people, students, people on the comments, they started telling me
CBO crazy method is working again, CBO crazy method is working again.
So it's not that I'm alone that I'm seeing that it's working again. There are more and more people coming and telling me that it's working without even posting anything to create this trend of people telling me that the crazy method is working again. I'm doing this video to let you know that I'm going to start using more and more CBO crazy method in order for me to run my ad accounts. It's going to have advantages. The advantages is that it's going to work. As it looks right now, it's working pretty well, much better than one ad set with multiple ads. The disadvantage is that you need to learn again CBO optimization, which I know that is difficult from me teaching people, comparing to the advantage shopping campaign optimization, which was easier for you to understand. And the other problem is that when we're going to have bad periods with the average results and we're going to touch optimized CBO campaigns that we are having in our ad account, maybe they're going to be ruined because we know that when you change the budget to a CBO that's already optimized, it doesn't perform really well. We cannot do much scaling as we used to be able to do with advanced shopping campaigns with increasing the budget. We will have to work with more campaigns, more average results, and more different angles on the creatives and cost caps. On the other hand, before we had the ASC campaigns, we became lazy. We had an easier way of optimizing on the ad level, and we also had the luxury of being able to increase the budget without any consequences. Also on stress periods, we were able to change budgets without any consequences or less consequences. And it's not my fault. Meta has done it, and now we have to go back to working with CBOs. Maybe it's going to change. If it's going to change, I'm going to come and tell you in another video that it has changed. Good news for you now is that my new course is full of CBO optimization. It's full of sessions of Chosen 5 with me teaching to students how to do CBO optimization, and it's full of everything else that you need to know about Facebook ads, so you can go check the free part and you can see if you like it or not. Below you can see all the reviews from the people who completed it and why they really love it. On top of that, we have also my mentorship programs where I'm teaching you day by day how to do CBO optimization and crazy method. You can see below all the people that have completed the program and if they liked it or not. Until we meet again, guys, be creative and be consistent.